This is the Southside School of Financial Freedom Watchlist and Market Report for the week ending April 30th, 2022. Our question this week is, what is a buyout? The answer will be provided later in the video. This week, the market ended lower. The Dow Jones Industrial Average decreased minus 2.77% on Friday and was down minus 2.47% for the week. The S&P 500 decreased minus 3.63% on Friday and was down minus 3.27% for the week. The Nasdaq decreased minus 4.17% on Friday and was down minus 3.93% for the week. Looking at the week, we can see that there were 8 up finishes versus 7 down finishes for the major indexes. On Monday and Thursday, all 3 major indexes finished up. On Tuesday, they all finished down. On Wednesday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 finished up, while the Nasdaq finished down. And on Friday, all 3 major indexes finished down again. The new unemployment claims were 180,000 versus 180,000 expected. U.S. GDP fell at a 1.4% pace in the first quarter of 2022. Personal consumption expenditure prices rose 5.2% in March. It was reported that home prices jumped nearly 20% in February. The adjustable rate mortgage demand doubled to over 9%. The euro slid to a 5-year low, and Twitter accepted Elon Musk's buyout offer. New unemployment claims U.S. GDP falling by 1.4% for the first quarter. Personal consumption expenditure prices rising 5.2%. Home prices jumping nearly 20%. The adjustable rate mortgage demand doubling. The euro sliding to a 5-year low. And Twitter accepting Elon Musk's buyout offer are all news. And news drives the market, good and bad. Day-to-day predictions on whether the market is going to go up or down is virtually impossible because predicting the news is impossible. However, the market is rigged to go up. It does not go up every day, but the market will generally go up over time. Stock prices move in a random fashion. They go up and down with an upward drift. The market will continue to go up because the powers that be want the market to go up. While there are many powers out there, the top 5 powers that be are the Federal Reserve, big financial institutions, big corporations, the President, and Congress. These 5 entities will do what they must to drive the market higher. Now we are at our question of the week. What is a buyout? A buyout is when one company buys the controlling interests or the controlling equity of another company. The ownership of one company is acquired by another company. However, an individual as rich as Elon Musk can buy out a corporation. It was reported that Elon Musk bought out Twitter this past week. Other groups like management and employees can also buy out corporations. In a management buyout, the managers of a business buys the existing shareholders' interest or equity to gain ownership and control of the company. And in an employee buyout, it is the employees of a business that buys the existing shareholders' interests so that the company is primarily run for the benefit of the employees. The employees become the owners. There are also what we call leveraged buyouts or LBOs. LBOs is when debt is used to buy out a company. That is, the acquiring company borrows money to buy the acquired company. The word leverage implies that more debt than equity is used to finance the purchase of the acquired company. And the acquired company's own assets are often used as collateral to secure the debt. Sometimes after a buyout, the acquired or the bought company goes private, which means that shares are no longer sold to the public. The company becomes privately owned by the entity, or in the case of Twitter, the person, Elon Musk, who purchased it. Elon Musk is believed to want to take Twitter private. That means Twitter shares will no longer be available to be bought and sold to the public in the stock market. Have you ever owned the stock of a company that was bought out? Do you own any stocks at all? If not, why not? Is it because you do not understand anything about the stock market? Well, it was not taught to you in school. However, if you ever want to learn how to get wealth and income through the stock market, you are going to have to teach yourself. You must RSI, that is, read, save, and invest. Formal school taught you how to read, but society and the powers that be discourages you from reading, especially books. School taught you to be a worker. They did not teach you how to be an investor nor a critical thinker. And they taught you absolutely nothing about the U.S. financial system. You can learn how to be an investor if you simply start reading books about investing. Books that you can borrow from the library for free or buy cheaply online. It is not difficult to learn how to be a passive investor, which is what most people should do. Check out this list of recommended books on the books page of the Southside website. These books and others like them will not tell you which direction the market is going to go, but you can learn how to make money in the market no matter what the market does. I don't know which way the market is going to go on a daily basis, and I don't care. I trade the market as it is, not as it should be. I take what the market gives me, whether it's going up, down, or sideways. How do I do that? I apply the Southside strategy. You can learn more about the Southside trading strategy at southsideschooloffinancialfreedom.com. Here is the Southside trading watch list for the week ending April 30th, 2022. I trade at least 3 of the stocks on the list every week. The strongest performer on the list this week was Datadog Incorporated, ticker symbol DDOG, in the third column. It increased 2.01% for the week, but was down minus 5.99% on Friday. Datadog Incorporated provides monitoring and analytics platform for developers, information technology operations teams, and business users in the cloud age. It is a software as a service platform that integrates and automates infrastructure monitoring, application performance monitoring, and log management to provide real-time observation of its customers' entire technology stack. Looking at a summary of results, you can see that Datadog has decreased more than 32% year to date. I did not trade Datadog this week, but I have traded it in the past. Whether a stock goes up or down, you can generate cash flow from it. Whether you own a stock or not, you can still generate cash flow from it using the Southside strategy. The Southside trading strategy involves trading for weekly cash flow, that is, trading for income. SPY is shown at the bottom of the third column. SPY is the S&P 500 ETF. This is the benchmark I compare my trading performance to. My objective is to beat the S&P 500 index while at the same time generating cash flow. Most professional money managers do not consistently outperform the S&P 500 index. They usually lose and lose badly to the index. Thus, most investors and traders should just invest in or trade a market index fund or ETF like SPY. What do? Do you beat the S&P 500 index? Do you have a watch list? What is your investing and or trading strategy? How well do you do against the S&P 500 index ETF SPY? Let me know in the comments section. Are you willing to share your strategy? The Southside portfolio is not outperforming the S&P 500 index ETF SPY. The Southside portfolio is down minus 21.55% versus minus 13.26% down for SPY, a difference of 8.29%. The Southside is losing to SPY by over 8%. The primary reason the portfolio is losing is that the Southside is heavily invested in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is still in a bear market. Will it bounce back in 2022? Stay tuned to find out what happens to Bitcoin and subsequently what happens to the Southside portfolio, because we will remain heavily invested in Bitcoin. The portfolio is 87.14% in a Bitcoin trust. Equities, including puts, calls, and ETFs, make up 11.98% of the portfolio. Cash is 0.88%. The cash flow generated for this week was 0.39% of the portfolio account value. The account value changed by minus 5.55%. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 ETF SPY changed by minus 3.3%. I sold option contracts on one position this week. It was a call that ranged from $0.00 to $281.71. You can get more details, including the total dollar amount of cash flow for the week, on the website SouthsideSchoolOfFinancialFreedom.com. Check out past videos for other questions of the week. They are listed in the description section. Please like, share, and subscribe.